Tonight we travel to the second Salem in the United States. A place of tunnels, passages, witches, and warlocks. Let's kick it. If you thought I was going to do this at night, you're crazy. And after investigating this area of Whitewater, I've come to a quite contrary opinion of what those who have been here before me have reported. The issues plaguing this community started in 1888, when Morris Pratt opened an institute for spirituality. The institute still exists today, but now in Wasatosa, Wisconsin, and since it's only been closed 3 years during the Depression. Here we see an isosceles triangle identifying 3 major cemeteries in the area. And in the center of that isosceles triangle is this tower, referred to as the Witch's Tower, because history indicates that this was the spot where witches would hold rituals. Now, these pagan rituals still take place today, as it has been deemed a First Amendment activity by the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater. As I found watching documentaries, I found generations of women who have gone to this particular college to enhance their Wiccan abilities. Women dating all the way back to the 60s, but possibly as far back as the 1880s. The Morris Pratt Institute opened 10 years after this university. The town stands above a series of tunnels that were said to be used during the Underground Railroad when they were freeing slaves. But that was pre-1860. Since then, it's believed that these tunnels were used by witches. In 1981, the women of the Alpha Sigma house heard a disturbing sound in the basement. When they went to check it out, they found there was a tunnel in their basement that had partially collapsed in. You'd have a hard time convincing me that these dozen or so women that lived in the house over a period of decades never found the tunnel before it collapsed in. Calvary Cemetery. It is one of the 3 in the triangle, and it is located at the center of the University of Wisconsin. Calvary Cemetery is known for spirits that will not move on, and for open portals that lead to evil places, directly across the street from the university campus. Actually, in the center of the university campus. One documentary showed a spirit box. Spirit boxes do not say anything evil, but when they were here, it absolutely did. Oak Grove Cemetery, founded in 1884. Oak Grove Cemetery is historically said to be a cemetery built on top of an Indian burial ground. In the early 1900s, a hotbed for Wiccan activity and sacrifice. The last piece to this puzzle is a book left to the community by a church that closed. It's called The Book of Evil, and it is kept in the basement of the Anderson Library on the campus of the university. But what you'll find when you open this book is hymns in Latin, church hymns. So this story begs the question, who's determined that that book is evil? The Wiccan themselves? And is the story of the witches a story of days gone by? Or is the history of the Wiccan in Whitewater a continuing saga that still lives today? I'm in no position to answer that question, but I will suggest that you go with your gut and you decide. Peace and love worldwide. Live your life before your life lives you. And keep on smiling.